Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Conversations for Life. I'm your host, Lena, and today we have a very special episode designed specifically for our beginner English learners. We're going to talk about two very common and important feelings: stress and relaxation. And don't worry, we'll speak slowly and clearly using easy words so you can follow along and learn some new vocabulary.
That's right, Lena, and I'm Mark. Happy to be joining you today. This is a topic that affects everyone, no matter where they live or what language they speak. Learning to talk about stress and relaxation in English is not just good for your vocabulary, but also for understanding yourself and others.
Absolutely, Mark. So let's start with stress. Mark, what exactly is stress? How can we explain it in simple terms for our listeners?
Okay, imagine you have a lot of things to do. Maybe many tasks at work, or a big test at school, or perhaps you're worried about money. When you feel worried, tense, or overwhelmed because of these things, that feeling is stress. It's when your mind and body feel a lot of pressure. You might feel like you have too much to do and not enough time, or that something difficult is coming.
That's a great way to put it. So it's that feeling of pressure or worry. What are some common things that make people feel stressed, Mark?
Oh, there are many. For many people, work can be a big cause of stress, especially with deadlines or long hours. School, too, with exams and homework. Things like traffic or when you're late for an appointment can also make you feel stressed. Even big changes in life, like moving to a new city or starting a new job, can be stressful, even if they are good changes.
Yes, absolutely. And when we feel stressed, how do our bodies and minds usually react? What are some common signs that someone might be feeling stressed?
Good question, Lena. When you're stressed, you might feel tired, even if you slept a lot. You might have a headache or your muscles might feel tight, especially in your neck and shoulders. Some people find it hard to sleep or they worry a lot, making it difficult to concentrate. You might also feel a bit irritable, meaning you get annoyed easily.
So, to summarize for our beginners, if you're feeling worried, tired, having trouble sleeping, or your body feels tight because of too much work or a big problem, you are probably feeling stressed. And you can say, I feel stressed, or I am stressed. It's a very common phrase.
Exactly. Now, let's move to the opposite feeling, relaxation. Lena, what does it mean to relax?
Relaxation is when you feel calm, peaceful, and free from worry or tension. It's when your mind and body are resting and feeling good. Think of it as taking a break from all that pressure and stress. When you relax, you feel refreshed, like you have more energy. It's a very positive feeling.
That sounds wonderful. So, stress is like carrying a heavy backpack, and relaxation is putting that backpack down. How can people relax, Mark? What are some common ways? That's a perfect analogy, Lena. There are so many ways to relax. Some people like to listen to music. Soft, calming music can really help. Others enjoy reading a book or watching a movie. Many find walking in nature, like in a park or by a lake, very relaxing. Exercise, like swimming or doing yoga, can also be a great way to release tension and relax.
Yes, and simple things like taking a warm bath or shower can be very relaxing. Or just sitting quietly for a few minutes, maybe practicing some deep breathing. You breathe in slowly, hold your breath for a moment, and then breathe out slowly. This can really calm your body and mind quickly.
Those are excellent suggestions. For some, spending time with friends or family, talking and laughing, can be a great way to de-stress. Or pursuing a hobby, like painting, playing a musical instrument, or gardening. The key is to find what works best for you.
So when we do these activities, we are relaxing, and we can say, I need to relax, or I'm going to relax now. When you finish, you might say, I feel relaxed, or I feel calm. These are simple, but very useful phrases for our beginner listeners.
Exactly. It's important to remember that everyone experiences stress sometimes, and it's completely normal. The important thing is to have ways to relax and reduce that stress. It helps us stay healthy
both physically and mentally. And talking about it, even in simple English, is the first step.
I couldn't agree more, Mark. So for our listeners, try to think about what makes you feel stressed, and then think about what makes you feel relaxed. Practice saying, I feel stressed when, or I relax by. These simple sentences will help you use the new vocabulary we've discussed today.
And remember, you can always pause and repeat after us to practice your pronunciation. These words are common in everyday English conversations, so knowing how to use them will be very helpful.
So, just to recap for everyone, we've talked about what stress is, that feeling of being worried, tense, or under pressure from things like work or school. And we've learned that relaxation is the opposite, feeling calm, peaceful, and refreshed. We also discussed many easy ways to relax, from listening to music to walking in nature or simply taking a deep breath.
And the main takeaway is that stress is a normal part of life, but it's really important to find your own ways to relax and manage it. Don't forget that it's okay to talk about these feelings. And now you have some simple English phrases to help you do just that. Practice saying, I'm stressed, or I need to relax to describe your feelings.
That's a perfect summary, Mark. Thank you so much for joining us today and sharing your insights in such an accessible way.
My pleasure, Lena. I hope our listeners found it helpful.
I'm sure they did. And to all our listeners, thank you for tuning into English Conversations for Life. Remember to practice these words and phrases, and we'll be back next time with another engaging topic to help you on your English learning journey. Stay calm and keep learning.